Washington, Quantum Space says it plans to launch its first Ranger spacecraft in mid-2026 to demonstrate its capabilities for national security missions. The company announced on October 22nd that its Ranger Prime mission will launch in June 2026. The mission, using Quantum Space's Ranger 500 bus, will validate the performance of the spacecraft and its remote proximity targeting operations. The announcement coincided with the completion of a manufacturing readiness review, allowing the company to move forward with production. With the manufacturing readiness review complete, our team will begin spacecraft assembly and testing ahead of shipment to the launch services contractor in early 2026, Phil Bracken, Quantum Space's chief technology officer, said in a statement. The company did not disclose the launch provider, but said the mission will lift off from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Quantum Space began developing the Ranger line several years ago, initially focusing on cislunar applications, including serving as a transfer vehicle in cislunar space and uses such as space situational awareness and communications. More recently, the company has shifted its focus to defense applications, including potential roles for Ranger in the Golden Dome Missile Defense Initiative. Quantum Space raised $40 million in June to fund Ranger's development, describing the spacecraft as highly maneuverable and capable of supporting missile tracking sensors or space-based interceptors. Our Ranger Space Superiority Vehicle fleet, with its game-changing propulsion capability and payload capacity, can form the backbone of America's Golden Dome space element. Richard Matlock, Quantum Space's Senior Vice President for National Security Space Programs, said in a statement. Quantum Space also sees commercial applications for Ranger, such as satellite life extension. A Ranger spacecraft could dock with a satellite in geostationary orbit and take over maneuvering, extending its operational life by 3 to 5 years. To support Ranger development, Quantum Space announced on September 22nd that it was acquiring the multi-mode propulsion assets of Phase 4, a satellite propulsion company. That technology allows the same system to operate as a chemical thruster for high thrust or as an electric thruster for high efficiency. The acquisition also included Phase 4's integration and test facility in Southern California. Quantum Space said it plans to follow the Ranger Prime mission with the first launch of its largest variant, the Ranger 2000, in late 2026.